Hey Horsepower Nation, it's Eric again. Hey, here today we're gonna do some fiberglass repair. If you run into something where you have cracked fiberglass, today we have the Camaro out. We have some structural stuff going on here with the Camaro. There's a crack here. Let me show you. I'll take you with here. If you look, I don't know how well you can see it here, where my thumb is. You see, I don't know if you can see that crack there. Okay, not quite sure if it's from the hood struts. I mean the hatch struts being messed up, or what exactly it is. But it's something along those lines. So what we're gonna do today is I'm going to give you a crash course on how you repair that to hopefully not have a crack again. So we're gonna get started here. So I'm going to give a brief overview of what we're going to do, and then we're going to go through the actual process of doing it, and then we'll do a wrap up. Okay, so what you want to do is, where the crack is here, is you actually want to, I'm going to use a grinder today. I'm sure they have special tools to do it, but I just don't have those. What you want to do is you want to take that cracked surface like this, and then what you want to do is you want to grind it so it's like a V. Okay, now I'm exaggerating a little bit, but that's kind of what you want to do, is cut or grind, in this case, a V into it. The other thing you want to do is, at the ends of your crack, where they start and stop, you want to run a line that's perpendicular to that. So basically what that cut, not all the way through, but again, you're going to cut a V. Basically what that's going to do, it's going to keep it from the crack over time from cracking again and getting bigger. It's going to help relieve that a little bit and help absorb some of that energy, if you will. So in other words, it's going to look like, kind of like the letter H when you're done, because you're going to have what I'm going to call the goalposts on either side of your crack, and then you're going to have the actual crack itself that's going to look like it's routed out. So that way, obviously, we can put more material in, and we're also going to put screening over it. So let me show you what you're going to need. First of all, today I'm going to be using Bondo glass. I don't know if you can see that. Made by Bondo. Also referred to as tiger hair filler. It's pretty much fiberglass repair stuff. The other thing I'm going to use today, and we're going to use it after we put the glass in, screening. Okay, because what we're going to do is, once we put the fiberglass filler in, we're going to lay this over top and kind of like push it into the body filler, so that way when it cures, when it dries, it adds a little more rigidness to the filler, to the area, again, in the hopes that it doesn't crack again. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is, we have the back of the car all open, so we want to kind of try and keep it's going to be a mess. You're going to need lots of dust and because it's fiberglass with the grinder and whatever you're using. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to take a blanket. Again, this is probably, some of you might recognize this blanket from another video, from when I was painting the truck. I was using this for coverage there. So I'm just kind of repurposing it to do that. So bear with me here as I try and get this covered up, if you will. I'm just trying to make it as less of a mess. I'm probably wasting time, and I probably am. So anyway, we're gonna see what we can. We're gonna see what we can do here. So, since I'm working in my trailer and I don't have a shop, I have to fire up the generator. So I'm gonna go fire up the generator, and then I'll be back, and then we're gonna We're gonna grind out these cracks. We're gonna put the end cuts in, and then we're gonna mix up the Bondo. We're gonna put that in, put the screening on, and we're gonna have it dry. So I'll be right back, and hang on there. All right, here we go. Alright guys, I'm back. So I'm just going to show you real close what I did. As you can see, there's a ridge there now. You can see my thumb catches on it. I wasn't able to get in there real well to try and do an end mark, but I tried to do those end hashes, if you will, here, and then tried to cut a little bit of a groove here, and then I got a groove here that comes across the bottom like that. So like I said, it doesn't have to be through. It's just enough that it makes it a little wider. You can get your material in there and get a good finish. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mix up some body filler to put in there, and then we're going to put the body filler in there, and then we're going to, once we have that spread in there, we're going to put the screening on. So I'm going to get the fiberglass bonding stuff here together, and we're going to mix that up. Kind of sucks the way this is going, because it's like you really can't see what I'm doing much other than seeing my back. So I'll do what I can here so you can see what's going on. It looks kind of like a dark green, grayish color. So now we're gonna mix some up on our metal pan here. We're gonna mix some up. Gotta make sure we mix it up thoroughly, because you don't want to have it where you have all hardener at one spot and all just filler at another, because then it's never gonna dry, never gonna harden. You're not gonna get the result you're looking for. So if you look at it, it kind of looks, hate to say, it looks a little bit like baby shit, but so be it. So we're gonna try. The only thing that sucks with this right now is you're fighting gravity right now until this hardens up. So it's gonna be, this is gonna probably look uglier than it needs to be, but luckily we can put we're gonna put screening on it, and that should help. So we're gonna use I'm just gonna use a putty knife here. The spreader really is a little big to get in there, so we're going to load that on a little bit. Like I said, lucky for me, because I'm not very good. I'm not very good at the fiberglass part as I am with regular filler. Lucky for me, this isn't in a high visibility area, so it might be a little ugly, but it's where nobody can see, and we're doing this strictly because the whole strength, and I don't know, like, if it'll get worse over time, because, you know, like I say, I do use, this is my drag car, so it does go through some abuse. So I think I'm gonna leave that alone, because I think if I touch that anymore, I'm gonna make it worse than that. So we're gonna let that. I'm gonna put on some gloves, and now we're gonna take that screening I talked about that we were gonna put over top of that. We're gonna push that in with our fingers to add more strength to the body filler, so it holds and it doesn't allow that to crack any more than it already has. So what we're gonna do here, and I wasn't thinking when I did this, there's your screening. We're just gonna push on that until the body filler actually comes through the screening, so it actually, like, then you know it's holding it, and that'll help hold it in place. So and I'll come over here, you'll probably be able to see better. I didn't realize my camera angle kind of sucks right now, but we're this far into it, so let's hang in there. Well, we're almost done here. So naturally, I can't find my screen. It's just ends up being one of those days. So let's move this. Let me move this out of the way. Hopefully it's underneath here, that I can grab it quick and show you guys how to do this. And it's not. Oh, the joys. So, and I didn't see if it fell out. Anyway, well, here's what I'm going to do. Let me just grab this. So this is what it looks like. Let me see if I can step over here. Okay, so you can see that is coming through the screening, the actual body filler. So with that being said, when that hardens, it's obviously going to be embedded into the actual screening, which is going to help add strength so that it doesn't crack more or have the same problem. So right now I'm just going to wait until it dries. When it dries, I'll sand around it a little bit, you know, touch it up here and there. But for the most part, that's as far as I'm going to go right now with it until everything cures. So that's it for today. I hope you learned something. I hope this kind of helps you out. I know it was kind of awkward the way I did it, but unfortunately when I'm working in a trailer, this is the best I can do. So forgive me, and I just understand. I'm trying to do my best, and hopefully this helps. So take care of each other. Watch out for each other. You can check me out on my Facebook page at Big E's Drag Specialties. You'll also check me out on Instagram at EricSnyder26. And you can also hit me up if you want to email me at ericsnyder802@gmail.com. If you have any other ideas on how to repair fiberglass or cracks or any other of the videos that you see that I have on YouTube, Feel free to, you know, comment. Like I say in every video, this isn't the only way to do something. This is just the way I kind of figured out, or someone showed me how to do it. So that's all I can show you. If you have a better way, great. Let us know. We can share that, and you know, we can all learn something. So everybody take care, and we'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye now.